Rose gold chrome nails. Soft, shiny, elegant. This rose gold chrome nail look is the perfect mix of glam and simplicity. The smooth.
You need very basic simple things, but yes, you for the gel nail polish you need to have a nail grinder. If you don't have a nail grinder, a filer works great. If you are doing on your natural nails, you need a rubber base coat that will give volume as well as shape to your natural nails. You need a
Shine different.
dehydrator,
Shine rose
or if
gold.
you don't have dehydrator, you can use 100% natural acetone. I'm using a neutral jelly base color. You can use any color of your choice. And yes, of course, the chrome, beautiful chrome dust. Eyeshadows are not something which is very prominent. Many people have done with eyeshadow, but it doesn't work really well. And you need to have an acetone and some Q-tip to put the chrome dust on top. Okay, so let's get ready. And we are also having this LED lamp, which is a must for gel nail polish. Let's start with grinding your nails. I'm using a grinder. You can always use a buffer, and this is basically to get your ringes away from your natural nail bed, and then remove any kind of oil or make it smooth. So the more smoother your base is, just like a canvas, the more better your nail paint or color application would be. So grind it nicely from the bottom to back. I did this detailed video in case you are a beginner like me. It took a lot of testing for me to come to this video. Of course, I forgot one big step, which is pushing your cuticles. It is very necessary. I already put my cuticle remover on top. Sorry, I missed it without my camera. And you're pushing your cuticles because this step is very much needed in case you're having extra dead cells near that. So you remove them, cut the excess off. You don't need to have, you can do with your normal nail cutter. Now I'm applying the base with this rubber coat. So I will be doing two steps. First, I will be applying very thin coat of this rubber, and then I'll apply the same base coat again with a thicker layer, because this is what you need. So for the base coat, you need to be going once under the lamp with thinner and then going zigzag motion. Basically, you are focusing on the center so that when you just keep your thick layer, and I'm using this thin brush as a guide so that where the polish can really flow, I'm just guiding it to flow wherever it should be. Make sure it is not touching the base of your skin or touching the skin. If you see any extra in your skin, you can always remove with a Q-tip and acetone and then cure it under lamp for another 90 seconds. So it has cured. Now it's time for the base coat. I'm putting a jelly base coat, which is natural color or likeish pinkish in color. As you can see, I will apply as thin as possible. The thinner you apply, the easier it's to cure, and the chances of peeling, most of the people with gel nail polish always have a complaint that it peels. And always cap on the top. Capping on the top means sealing the nail polish on the top side, and it is very much needed, or else if there is an open edge, it always peels out. So again, if there is an extra, take it out. In case you have an acetone, remove everything. Now I'm dabbing all that glittery chrome dust on top. I'm using a Q-tip. You can always use those eyeshadow buffing kind of a sponge brush. You can also use a sponge. I just put on with a Q-tip. That's how I do it. And one thing with chrome nail is, if your chrome is not perfect, you can always see there is a gap in line, and because it shine backs to you, if there is not properly poured, you can see gaps. So be careful with that. If you want to do double layer, you can do. So I will quickly do rest of my fingers and my other hands and come back with the top coat. So now see how beautiful and shiny and elegant and luxury does it look. Yes, you might think, oh, there are extra. Let it be. Let's apply a thin coat of top coat, like thin layer of top coat, and then seal it nicely. Again, the same tip I would say is do not, if you see anything on your skin and seal on the top, you need to seal it or else it's gonna peel off. So it literally stays for 3 weeks. No wonder how much utensils do you wash, how much you clean your kitchen, how much do you wash your hands, it doesn't matter. Cure it for another 90 seconds and you are good to go. The side chrome dust would go once you erase with your acetone. And yes, it is ready, it is shiny, it is elegant. You can go to any party. You don't need a nail extension, and I love it.